Om Shanti. Good morning to all the carefree emperors, to all those who are an embodiment of all the virtues and divine qualities. Baba is reminding us to be constantly full with the spiritual intoxication of being in confluence age. Confluence age is a very powerful, unique, never in the whole cycle shall exist. Confluence age is very small, but it allows us to become very big in the whole Kalpa. So Baba says, this is the biggest time. This is the holiest time. God Himself descends onto the earth and helps us to claim the highest inheritance, purifies us. God as a purifier, God as a world benefactor, God as a father, teacher, and Satguru plays all his roles only now. So confluence is the most happening time of the whole Kalpa. And we are part of the confluence age. We are not part of Iron Age. So Baba is saying so much spiritual intoxication you should have in each and every act that you're performing. You should do it with heart full of spiritual intoxication. When this intoxication is there, you will never be deceived by Maya. Maya cannot deceive you, Maya cannot deprive you of anything, and you shall not be attracted to anything that belongs in this world, because in front of that what you're attaining, which is always there in your eyes, you shall never be attracted to anything other than that, because other than what you are going to attain is all perishable, materialistic, and a big myth, and is completely falsehood. There is no truth in all of that. So Baba is explaining what you have become, what you were, and what you have to become. Consider this and constantly spin the discus of self-realization. So let's listen to Baba's wonderful Avyat Murli, 16th January 2022. From today, the 3-day global silence bhakti has started. So in this special, intense, meditative time of 3 days, the whole world, wherever BKs are there, they have been instructed to follow certain guidelines and to practice 8 hours meditation every day. Are you aware of it? 8 hours per day for 3 days. Because of this month is Avyat month of Brahma Baba, who attained his complete angelic form, 16th, 17th, 18th. So morning 3 to 5, the 8 hours is distributed in this way. Morning 3 to 5, then before Murli, 6 to 6:30, and then 6:30 to 7:30 Murli, and 7:30 to 8, half an hour after Murli meditation, half an hour before Murli meditation, then 10:30 to 12:30, 2 hours. Then in the afternoon, 3:30 to 4:30. Then 1 hour is finished. Then it is 5:30 to 7:30, 2 hours. Then it is 8 to 9 or 8:30 to 9:30, good night meditation. Like this, 8 hours have been asked to spend in a special, intense, focused, collective meditation. So, morning 3 to 4 is seed stage, 4 to 5 for today, it was angelic stage. For tomorrow, it's different. Every half an hour, every 1 hour, a guideline has been given to practice in a particular manner. And special class on this first day will be from Mohini Didi, who is a trans messenger in charge of New York Brahma Kumari centers. And tomorrow it will be Jayanti Ben. And on 18th, it is Brij Mohan Bhai. We have special class from the senior most wonderful Tapasvi souls. And we have commentaries in all the languages received. So it's time for us to make use of the efforts of those who have planned this bhakti for all of us. And online, Italy, and 2 centers of London, and Ghana, Lagos are together doing this collective yoga. Few of the Indians also have joined. So you make your schedule. If you want, you can join on Zoom. But if it is not possible, follow these guidelines and make best benefit, because as per our time zone, we have to uplift whole Nigeria and the time zones which are matching with Nigeria in the whole world. Did you understand? Do you have any question?
Why the emphasis for this trip?
Because 18th is Brahma Baba's day of ascension. And so 16th, 17th, 18th, normally the whole month many are in total silence, because the power is only in silence. And many people take leave from their jobs and they would practice every day, 3 days. Today is Sunday, as it is, there is a big opportunity. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, many people, they take total leave from their jobs and they would do this intense meditations in Baba's room near Tower of Peace. Om Shanti. Today's Avyat Murli date is 25th December 1989. 25th December 1989. So what is the Murli? Which Murli it is? Avyat Murli, spoken on Christmas Day. So be ready to take gifts from the Father Christmas. Who is Father Christmas? Baba, the white entering into the red. Today's Avyat Murli. Are you bound by the limited world's time zone? Then you will never enjoy. Be in soul conscious and celebrate Christmas with Baba. For us, every day is a Christmas. Shivaba is white. His powers are in red. And he comes along with his powers and descends into the physical costume of Brahma Baba. And that's why Father Christmas is always shown as old with beard and red and white clothes. That's the spiritual significance of Father Christmas. And if you study deeply, you will get all the spiritual significance of why people celebrate like that. Today's Murli is a proof of it. So, how much deeply between the lines you listen, so much deeply you can connect and celebrate Christmas in a very meaningful way. Maintain your spiritual intoxication and become a carefree emperor. This is the heading of today's Avyaktvani. Maintain your spiritual intoxication and become a carefree emperor. Today, the greatest father is congratulating his children for each day of the alaukic divine confluence age. For the people of the world, just the one special day is a great day. And what do they do on the great day? They think that they celebrate it with generous hearts, spending more money. But you know what their celebration is. They celebrate, but the celebration of you, generous hearted children of the greatest Father, is unique and lovely. When it is the great day for the people of the world, they sing and dance in happiness and give greetings to each other on that day. That's how they celebrate, isn't it? They sing, they dance, and they greet each other. Similarly, the confluence age is the greatest age for you children. Although it is a very short age, it is the greatest age of all in terms of attaining the specialities and enabling you to receive all the attainments in terms of all the specialities, and also it enables you to receive all the attainments. So each day of the confluence age is a great day for you because you meet the greatest Father during this greatest age, the confluence. Along with that, you also receive the greatest attainment from the Father at this time. Bab Dada makes all of you children as the greatest, the most elevated humans at this time. The speciality of this day is that you celebrate in happiness, not for happiness. Like others in the world, they do for happiness. All that which is part of the celebration, dancing, singing, greeting, eating, is all to be happy. And if it is not there, they feel very sad, isn't it? That's how they celebrate Christmas, Baba says. And Baba is adding one more thing. And they also give gifts to one another. This is celebrated as the day of receiving gifts from the Father. What is the greatest gift of all that the Father has given you at the confluence age? Bab Dada always says that he has brought the fortune of the kingdom in his hands, palm of his hand. So the fortune of heaven is on the palm of each one's hand. He brought the fortune of the heaven in his palm of the hand, and He has given it to us, and we received it in the palm of our hands. So Baba says, do you have the fortune? Look at your hands. Do I have that fortune of the kingdom of heaven? Is it not? It is said, heaven on the palm of your hand. Can anyone else give a gift greater than this? No matter how great the gifts a great person would give, what are they compared to the gift that the Father gives? How can you compare the gifts that the Father is giving with those of others? They are like a lamp next to the sun. Father is a sun, and just having a small candle next to him. So the memorials, the signs of the confluence age also carry on in other religions. This is a memorial how the Son is coming and handing over the fortune of the kingdom of heaven into the palm of your hand. And He is giving all the specialities, and we are receiving all the attainments. And this is celebrated in all the different religions as a memorial of sharing, taking gifts. The Great Father has given you the greatest gift during the great age. Great Father is giving the greatest gift in this great age. This is why they celebrate this great day in this way. They use the term Father Christmas. The Father is the one who constantly bestows on the children. If you look at it in a worldly way too, a father is one who bestows on his children. This one is the unlimited Father. The unlimited Father gives you an unlimited gift. How long would anyone gift last? Last time, when did you take a gift and how long it lasted? And how long this gift from the Father, unlimited Father, is going to be with us? How long? The whole 84 births. Baba says, see, they send very beautiful greeting cards and gifts, Christmas greetings to faraway relations. They choose and they send the greeting card and gifts as well. But when the day has passed, what do they do with the cards? They last for a short period. Everything will go into dustbin and everything will become dust after that. Even if they give something sweet to drink or eat, how long does that last? For how long would there be a happy celebration? They would sing and dance for one night. However, the Father gives you souls, such a gift that it not only stays with you for this birth, but it stays with you for birth after birth. People of the world, they say, you arrive empty-handed and you have to leave empty-handed. Or some philosophers, they say, we came empty, we leave, we return empty. But what do you say? You say with intoxication, we souls will return full of all the treasures we have received from the Father, and we will remain full for many, many, many births. The gift will stay. This gift will stay with you for 21 births. Have you ever seen such a gift before? No matter which foreign country they may be, a king or queen of, can they give such a gift? No matter any richest person in the whole world, the gift that they give, how long it will stay. Even if they were to offer or give you their whole throne, to you as a gift. What do you do with that? Would you accept it? So if the Queen of England is inviting you and giving you her throne to you, Baba is asking, would you accept? Hmm?
No, I will not accept.
Oh, Brother Michael, congratulations. That is the answer. No, that's it. Whether it is whatever type that belongs to the world, old world, isn't it? So Baba says, would
Yes.
you accept? What is that throne compared to the Father's heart throne? We all are in Father's heart throne. This is why all of you remain in spiritual intoxication. Intoxication means spiritual intoxication. Those who stay in this spiritual intoxication, they do not worry about anything and they become carefree emperors. Last night when I read this, I was talking even before going just into the sleep. The same thoughts were coming. Baba, you saved us from so many things. Over 80% of the Wahala of the world is finished for us, isn't it? If you get into relationships, so many responsibilities, you have to please them, you have to serve them, you have to do so much, and still nobody can be fully happy and satisfied in this world. Their desires keep growing, growing, growing. And then for achieving and fulfilling these desires, you have to go out and work for money and you work, so many politics at the work field. And in the whole society, there's so many things that you have to keep up the norms. Peer pressure, whether it is religious, whether it is in the work front, you have to please people. You are running around like anything and you don't have time for yourself. And here, Baba disconnected or finished. You don't need to please anybody. You have pleased God. Be in that spiritual intoxication. You don't need any other throne in anybody's heart or even any place. You have got God's heart throne. So we are so stable here, isn't it? Our mind is very stable, settled. Or do you feel you have to settle more? If you think you need to settle and not yet done anything, then you would leave Baba one day for sure. Because a settlement, according to the world, how it defines, is earn big money, buy a house, buy a car, get married, have plenty children. This is how they settle. But this whole perishable and impure thoughts, that doesn't lead us to our destination, isn't it? But if you think that is it, you will run behind one day and you would leave Baba. So Baba is asking, do you want that throne? Okay, you got married, then you came to Baba, and but still you cannot leave your household. Take care of the responsibility without entering into that rat race. It's a race, never-ending rat race. Uh, yeah, you have seen Tom and Jerry race. The Tom can never catch the rat, and the rat is never resting. So don't enter into that race. Be a carefree emperor. When I saw Dadi Gulzar for the first time in Hyderabad after coming into knowledge, so I heard that Dadi Gulzar is coming and they need serviceable hands. So I took leave from the High Court. I was practicing at that time. I said, I'm not coming for 10 days. At the same time, I was preparing for civil judge. So I went to this, Dadi Gulzar has come for the opening ceremony of a new center, huge big center. So then I was one of the serviceable hands there, doing all service. And so Brother Mrityunjay has come, and the sister, the senior sister Manjuben said, she's a new Kumari, and she just came to Baba, and she's very good. And so brother immediately, okay, come, meet Dadi. So when I went to meet Dadi, that just gave a very sweet drishti and said, "What are you doing?" And before I speak, our senior sister is answering all questions, and she said, "She's an advocate. She practices in High Court." "Oh, what do you want to become?" Then I said, "I'm preparing for civil judge because I want to attain some position and I want to make myself busy so that the relatives think that I'm studying and I'm busy and they won't think about getting me married. And by the time I achieve this civil judge and take responsibilities, I will pass the marriage age. And so they will not trouble me." That was my plan. But God has his own plan, you see. And so Dadi Gulzar asked, "What do you want to be in life?" He said, "I will become a civil judge and help many and and reveal Baba." She said, uh, "You are now advocate. Hmm. Without writing exams, without an effort. If you become a judge, you will like it?" I said, "Yes." "So become a spiritual judge than a physical advocate." I found it so very good. I'm already a judge, so why should I really study? There's too much of study in it. And then Daddy asked, "Would you become spiritual judge?" I said, "Yes." "Do you have any bondage?" "No." That's when everyone's blessings were coming, which were guiding me into a path where I can really take decision of life. And so Baba says, your intoxication is a spiritual intoxication. Do not worry about anything. They become carefree emperors. Those who have the spiritual intoxication, they are carefree emperors. Whatever the world is thinking about them, put it into the dustbin because they do not know what we are. Only he knows about me, isn't it? So they become emperors now, and they also claim a kingdom in the future. Those who become like this carefree emperors now, they will be able to claim their kingdom in the future. Therefore, the greatest and the best sovereignty is this carefree sovereignty. Greatest and the best sovereignty. What is sovereignty? Self-sufficiency, freedom, and accurate definition. What is sovereignty? Hmm? Peacefulness. Is
Mastery.
mastery, independence.
The independent.
This sovereignty means you are free from external opposition, yeah, aggressions, and you are free from internal opposition. Remember this, it's very powerful definition. You are free from external aggressions and you are also free from internal opposition. So you don't have any enemy at all. You are extraordinarily sovereign. Sovereign means no opposition. Internally, no aggression. Externally. So a country declares itself to be celebrating sovereignty means nobody can be against the government, internally and externally as well. Without sovereignty, a kingdom is never complete. So the best, Baba says, therefore the greatest and the best sovereignty is this carefree sovereignty. Do you have any worries? Baba is asking. Are you worried about anything? My people, my family, my children, my religion, my country, my interest, my dreams, everything worries. If you think too much about anything, it worries. And so the parents nowadays, they have this language towards the children. Mommy, why you're working so hard? Because I'm worried about your future. It's only worry, not concern. Worry is a negative word, it's a negative energy. Well, they don't really mean in any negative way, but these terms, they carry the energy, that the way that the quality of that meaning. So Baba says, do you have any worries? Do those who live in a household have any worries about their children? Sister Onkoyo is free from this question. Huh? Brother Ola, are you worried about your children? Baba says you should not get worried. Kumars have to worry more about preparing food. Kumar means the one who is a celibate, unmarried brothers. They have worry of cooking. That is why they want to get married, so that somebody will be cooking and giving food. So they have great worry in preparing food. What worries do the Kumaris have? Those girls who are not married, do you have any worry? Do you have to worry about a job? Because Kumaris always want to prove themselves and get that job and become financially independent. And so Baba says, are you worried about a job? Do you have to worry about finding a good job? You are carefree, are you not? Someone who has any worries cannot experience the pleasure of a carefree kingdom. Someone who has worry cannot experience of a carefree kingdom, the pleasure of a carefree kingdom. You will have the kingdom of the world for 20 births. If it's complete 21 births, isn't it? You will have 20 births of carefree kingdom if you have it in this one birth. It's conditional. But you receive this carefree kingdom and heart throne for one birth during this age only. So there is the importance of one, is there not? Bapdada always says to the children, Brahmin life means to be a carefree life. When Brahma Baba became a carefree emperor, what song did he sing? Which song Brahma Baba sang as a carefree emperor? It's a very wonderful song. I found that which had to be found. What else is there left to do? I found that which I have to find. What else is there left to do? What do you say? The work of serving is left to do, but Karavanahar Father is enabling that to be done. Karavanahar Father is enabling that to be done and will continue to do so. What does it mean? The one who has master key is making you do, and he will continue to make you do if you allow him to do what he has to do. You understood? And this is the only time that he is doing something for all of us. If this time we don't allow him to do something for us, so there is no future for 20 births. By thinking that you have to do it, you have a burden. So if you constantly think, I have to take care of the children, my job, the Father is doing it through you. When you have this consciousness, you will become carefree. No worry, no tension. You have the faith that this elevated task will definitely be carried out. It is already certain. This is why those whose intellects have faith remain carefree. Those whose intellects have faith shall remain carefree and without any worries, like Brahma Baba. Brahma Baba was a true carefree emperor. There were about 400 children in the house. Baba's children, all adult children, and there was no food till 11 a.m. That was the story of Begri part. And so the sister came and said, there's nothing to cook in the kitchen. Baba said, don't worry, the Father will provide. It is His children, all of you are His children, He will take care. And Baba said, wait. In 1 hour, the food was ready because a money order of 250 or 100 rupees has come, and immediately the groceries were bought and cooked for everyone. So Baba says, Baba makes the children play the game of doing service in order to keep them busy. Service, the fourth subject, is just the game to keep us busy. If children are not playing, they would create havoc. So they should be busy in game. By making you instruments, he enables you to claim the right to the fruit of service for the present and for the future. By making us instruments, instruments means for Baba's service. By making us instruments, what does Baba do? He enables us to claim the fruit for the present and for the future for the service through the service that we do. It is the Father's work, but the children's name. Again, it's a father who is working, but the name is children that they are doing. And he gives the fruit to them. Who is doing it? Father. Whose name is put? Children. And who is getting the fruit? Children. He himself does not eat it. So you are carefree, are you not? He doesn't eat your fruit, and he does so much through you. Are you not carefree? The easy way to achieve success in service is to have the consciousness that the one who is inspiring you is the one who is doing everything. The one who is inspiring you is the one who is doing everything. If you think that you are doing it, then the fruit you receive from doing service is according to the capacity of the soul. If you think that you are doing it, the fruit you receive shall be according to the capacity of the soul. If you think that the Father is enabling it to be done, then He is the Almighty authority. So the fruit received from doing that action is equally elevated as per His status, highly elevated. Constantly keep in your consciousness the godly gift of the carefree kingdom you have received, the godly gift of the carefree kingdom that you have received from Baba, and the future of the kingdom of heaven, which has been placed where? Where is the future of the kingdom of the future? Where is it placed? You are taking the fruit of this, being carefree emperors, self-sovereigns. And now, He has also given you the gift of the kingdom of future, placed in the palm of your hand. I told you, you have to experience in my palm, the kingdom is there. When you have remembrance of the Father and the gift, not just every day, but every moment will be experienced as the greatest moment of the greatest day. Every moment will be the greatest if you experience this godly gift. People of the world simply give greetings. What do they say? Be happy, be healthy, be wealthy. They just give greetings, isn't it, on Christmas? But they don't become like that. How much ever you greet each other, they don't become like that. However, the Father gives you such greetings that health, wealth, and happiness stay with you for all the time in the form of a What the Father gives you, the gift that Father gives you shall, shall make you have health, wealth, and happiness for all the time with you. As in which form it is there with us? Health, wealth, and happiness. It is there with us in the form of the Father. What else? Brother Michael, Baba is
Yes.
health, wealth, and happiness in the form of
Wealth, health, and happiness.
what Baba is giving shall remain all the time with us in the form of
Health, wealth, and happiness.
in which form? Baba says, in the form of a
It will remain
in the form of a blessing. So constantly feel blessed.
and a fortune
He does
and
not make
fortune.
you he does not make you happy by simply saying it in words, but he makes you this. People in the world, they only just speak words. May you be happy, healthy, wealthy. Just speak it as if it is a by-hearted blessings in the path of devotion. But their blessings has no greetings or blessing, whatever, has no value because nobody really becomes like that by greeting. But what Baba gives us, it shall remain with us in the form of a blessing. But it comes with a condition. To hold it or not to hold it is our choice. To be, not to be. Baba says, He does not make you happy by simply saying it in words, but He makes you this, and to become it is to celebrate it. To become it is to celebrate it, because the greetings of the imperishable Father, would also be imperishable. So the greetings becomes greetings. It's imperishable because the imperishable Father is giving. So the greeting shall become, thank you, blessing. All of you have emerged from the trunk. All others are branches. All the religions are your branches, are they not? They are the branches of the Kalpa tree. A Christmas tree is a symbol of this tree. Have you ever seen a decorated Christmas tree? There are two decorated Christmas trees on the stage, like this, like that. That day, what has been shown on it? They especially show sparkling light bulbs. Christmas tree is decorated with the sparkling bulbs of light. They decorate it with tiny, tiny bulbs. What is the meaning of that? You are a sparkling soul of the Kalpa tree, the founder of religions, and that come are also Satopradhan in their own way. The religious founders, that is Jesus Christ and Muhammad Prophet, Gautama Buddha, Adi Shankaracharya, Abraham, all these people, they are also sparkling lights. They come to establish the religions. So Baba says they're also sparkling, they're also Satto Pradhan, very pure. One who has to establish a religion, they have to have the greatest power of purity. Satto Pradhan, not Sato. Sato is ordinary purity, normal purity. But Satto Pradhan is the greatest, only power of purity. So Baba says they come in their own way. They are Sattva-pradhan. This is why the golden aged souls are sparkling. Therefore, this symbol of the Kalpa tree is celebrated by the branches of other religions every year. The Kalpa tree has branches, and all these branches are different religions. And so all these religions, they celebrate once in a year the tree, of being in the tree. The father is the great grandfather of the entire tree. Is he not? Who is the father? Who is great grandfather? Who is great grandfather? What do you think, Brother Funshu? What do you think?
Great.
Grandfather of the whole tree. Who is it? Who is he? What do we call him? Hmm? Oh my God, you are too much, Brother Ola. I thought you're not listening. It is Brahma Baba. Why? Because Brahma Baba comes in a human form and he's a great grandfather of all the religions. Shiva Baba is not great grandfather. Which father is the great grandfather? The father has placed Brahma in front. He is the original father of the souls of the corporeal world. Brahma is Adinath. Adinath, the first Lord. This is why he is the great grandfather. All of you are also with Adi Dev, are you not? Or is Adi Dev alone? Adi Dev means the first Lord. He is alone. Is he alone or are you not with him? Are you not with him? I am with him. I can only speak about myself. Everyone has to speak about for themselves, isn't it?
I am with him.
Yes. Congratulations. So Baba is asking, all of you are also with Adi Dev, are you not? Or is Adi Dev alone? You first souls are with Adi Dev now, and you will also be with him in the future. Because if you are with him now, then you shall be with him in the future, because he is the only one who is entering into the cycle from that highest position. So if you are with him, then you are also in the highest position along with him. So this moment, whatever you're practicing, feeling, everything will define your role in the whole cycle. Do you have so much intoxication? You constantly sing songs of happiness, do you not? Or will you only sing them today? Today is especially for the double foreigners. Is every day a great day for you, or just today? Christmas is widely celebrated by the double foreigners. Means they mostly are Christians in religion, the background, by birth. So Baba says that this is a very great day for you, or just today is the great day for you. Everywhere the children of this land and abroad are seen to be the sparkling stars in this Kalpa tree. Everyone has come to Madhuban in a very subtle form, whereas you are all celebrating in a which form? Everyone has come in a subtle form. Sitting here, we cannot travel every time on Christmas to Madhuban. So we all are in the subtle form. Our mind is in Madhuban. Our heart is in Madhuban with Baba. So Baba is saying everyone are celebrating with Baba in Madhuban in a subtle form. Whereas you children in front, sitting here in this gathering, you are in which form?
In a physical form now.
Physical form. What? But In front of Baba, can you really experience your physical form?
No, no.
So what do you experience?
In front, subconscious form.
Which
In
form?
subconscious
What is
form.
Baba says, you all are in angelic form. With it, Baba's here, the whole meaning is subtle form means only your heart is connected to Baba. Your mind is connected to Baba. Neither your physical body nor your angelic body is there. But those who are there, certainly in front of Baba, everyone forget their physical form. And so they're angelic. They are all emerged angels there in front of Baba. Children are their original emerged angel forms, isn't it? Angels only can meet God. You cannot meet God with your physical consciousness at all. Only in your angelic consciousness you can connect. That's why people love angels, because angels speak to God. Why people want angels? They pray and they say, oh God, I know you're very busy. Send some angel to help me to free from the problem. They want angels, isn't it? Many a times they pray. Hmm? The program has already started as I announced. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So everyone has come to Madhuban in a subtle form, whereas you are all celebrating in an angelic form. You are celebrating in corporeal forms. Everyone's mind is dancing in happiness on seeing the Father's godly gift. Bapdada is also giving a special greetings to all you children in your corporeal forms and in your subtle forms, that you may remain constantly cheerful, constantly to eat the sweet that brings happiness to you to the heart, Dil Khush Toli, and to sing songs of attainment. According to the drama, those from Bharat has been given special fortune. Acha, did all of you, teachers, celebrate the great day, or do you celebrate every day? The Father is great, and all of you are also great, and this is why you give importance to the great days of the people of the world. Through this, you senior ones give enthusiasm to your young brothers. Seniors have to give enthusiasm to the young brothers, not lessen the morale or give hopelessness. The seniors are full with enthusiasm and they are supposed to give the same enthusiasm to others. Are all of you teachers carefree emperors? If you become a carefree emperor, then only you can give the enthusiasm to the people. To be an emperor means to be constantly stable in your what stage? Angelic stage. To be carefree emperor means you have to be in full faith, and two things you need to be carefree emperor: to give enthusiasm to everyone. What are the two things? Number one is full faith. No matter what, I shall not question. Full faith, number one. And number two, what is number two? Intoxication. Because faith makes you victorious and intoxication makes you constantly fly high in happiness. Faith makes you victorious and intoxication makes you constantly fly in happiness. So you would be carefree empress, would you not? Like this. Do you have any worries? How will service increase? You don't worry. Wondering when good students will come, do you? Now this question is for me. But I'm still waiting for those who can stand for Baba and give that inspiration to the souls that belong to this land. Those VIP souls, they speak for Baba, and many would belong to Baba. And those souls who can surrender from this land and inspire everyone to follow. It needs lot, it needs these two things: full faith and total intoxication. Do you have any worries? How will service increase? You don't worry. Wondering when good students will come, do you? For how long will you have to do service? You don't wonder about this, do you? Service will increase by not thinking. By thinking about it, it will not increase. If you become free from thinking and keep your intellect free, you will experience the Father's power in the form of help. By not thinking and being free, carefree, keeping your intellect free, you will experience the Father's power in the form of help. If you keep your intellect busy thinking, you will not then be able to catch the Father's touchings or imbibe power for the Father from the Father. Baba and I are combined. Baba is Karavanhar, the one who enables it to be done, and I am an instrument soul who does it. This is known as the stage of not thinking, that is, of having remembrance of one. This is known as the stage of not thinking and having remembrance of one. Those who keep pure and positive thoughts, they never worry. Pure and positive thoughts is called as chintan. Worry is called as chinta. So transform your worry into pure and positive thoughts. Where there are worries, there are no pure thoughts. And where there are pure thoughts, there are no worries. Nothing to worry, nothing to lose. Acha, to all the children everywhere who have the right to the godly gifts, to the greatest fortunate souls who belong to the greatest Father, to the Adi souls who has come for the first, who are constantly companions of the Adi Pita, the first Father, to all the souls in the corporeal and the subtle form who have received greetings of love and eternal blessings from the greatest Father, to all the children, love, remembrance, and namaste together with the sweet that brings happiness to the heart. Hmm? What did you add? Bagdada meeting a group from Pune and Bidar. Every day, every day at Amrit Vela, do you eat Dilkush Toli? Those who eat Dilkush Toli at Amrit Vela every day remain happy throughout the day, and others also become happy on seeing them. This is such nourishment that no matter what situations come, this nourishment of Dilkush will make the situation very small. It will turn a mountain into cotton wool. This nourishment has that much power. Those who are healthy and strong physically will easily be able to overcome all situations. Whereas those who are weak will be afraid of small, small things. Those who are weak, they are afraid of small, small things. In front of the weak ones, situations become big things. Whereas in front of the strong and powerful ones, situations are like maybe mountains, but they become like cotton wool. So to eat Dilkush Toli every day means that your heart remains constantly happy. Now there are so few days of this alaukic happiness. Very few days are left to celebrate this alaukic happiness. There is a difference between the happiness of the deities and the happiness of the Brahmins. You will not experience this godly happiness of a Brahmin life, this experience of supersensuous joy, even in your deity life. Therefore, celebrate this happiness as much as you want. Celebration is in the consciousness of being belong to one and being in the consciousness that he is the one who is doing, he's making everything to be done. Karavan Har, Baba. Every day consider it to be a day to celebrate in happiness. Your happiness has increased by coming here, has it not? Baba has intoxication. Your happiness is increased by coming here. Yes, has it not? It will not then decrease as soon as you go down. Will it? If you go down the mountain, will it decrease? You are in this top of the mountain now because you're connected with the apex. But when you go out into the world, when you're descending the mountain, is your stage also descending? So those who understand and have that, you know, uh, habit of enjoying God's versions, they will never miss Murli, isn't it? You can never even think of missing Murli. But there are many who has alternative in life. Instead of Murli, there are many things that they are doing. You can just give good wishes to them because they have decided their role to be like that. It is now your flying stage, and you will then continue to eat from all you have attained. So always have the awareness that you are those who eat the Dilkush Toli, and you also serve it to others because the more you give, the more it increases. The more you give this Toli to others. What is it? Dilkush Toli. Dilkush is that which makes heart happy. Look, everyone loves to see happy faces. Nobody wants to see wilted, serious, grumpy face. Isn't it? You would not like it if someone had a face that shows peacelessness and sorrow. Would you like? Since you don't like that type of face on others, you also should not like yours to be like that either. So always continue to serve with a happy face. Do the mothers Do such service with the face, service with the face, happy face. Your family members should be happy to see you constantly with a smile. Even if others consider the path of knowledge to be very bad, they consider, what are you doing? Where are you going? Which religion is this newly you have joined? Hmm? They will say. So this path, then you say this is path of knowledge. Which knowledge? This is very bad. Not eating that, don't do this, don't eat that, don't be like this, don't get up early morning in the night. So what is this? It is bad. When they see your life of happiness, they would definitely feel in their minds that you have found something that makes you stay happy. First time, there are plenty who can speak negative, isn't it? To discourage you. So I also have made up my mind that I would listen to Brahma Kumaris only as a retirement plan. When I get retired, after getting all my children married, then after running and after settling, then I will come into this path. I decided when I was 20, 21. But I saw my mother, physical mother. I saw her when my father passed away, and she was all in turmoil, crying every time, being very serious, slow, with full of sorrow. And all of a sudden, I saw a great shift, 360 degrees change. So much happiness, no asthma, no arthritis. She has become younger than me physically. She was so happy, full of enthusiasm, and she was smiling and she was happily cooking, happily cleaning, happily doing everything. Morning to night, she is tireless. And she is requesting, can you please leave me, drop me? I was driving my car. Can you just, when you go to in the morning, drop me at that center? And they have a special gathering for morning to evening at that center. And after all my work, I used to pick her up and come back again. I said, wow, in the evening, I'm tired, and I look at her, she's bubbling and with joy, and her vibration was so very good, positive, pure, and powerful. So I thought, something she's receiving here, whatever it might be, whatever they are speaking, she is good. By looking at her, I feel it is so good for her, but still, I never felt it is good for me too, because I don't want to shift from my religion. I felt my religion is Hindu, and it is not bad. It's ancient and it is wonderful. I was enjoying practicing Hinduism, and I don't like anybody who will make me against my own religion. I'm not interested. But then I saw her, she was so happy, and her happiness was very attractive. And her lightness, easiness, all the time, because I saw her opposite, and now she is totally changed. Then I started having positive feelings towards the organization, but still I didn't feel that it is for me. And then up until I get a beautiful experience with Baba, which changed the whole, that was a game changer moment for me. So Baba says that when they see your life of happiness, they would definitely feel in their minds that you have found something that makes you stay happy. If they do not say anything externally because of their arrogance, they do feel it internally, and they will eventually have to bow down. Today they insult you, and tomorrow they will fall at your feet. Where will they bow down? But till then, you need to have patience. You can't feel bad if they insult you. You can't feel sorrow if they blame you, judge you. Huh? You should just have patience. I saw my mom, how she was quite patiently dealt with all of us. One after another, we all have come into knowledge, myself, my sister, and her children, her mother-in-law, everyone. They will definitely have to bow down and say, oh Prabhu. They will only bow down when you have such a stage. When others bow down in front of someone, it is because that one has some greatness or some speciality. Because they are bowing to that speciality that you have. No one would bow down just like that. Let it be visible that no one else has a life like yours and that you always remain happy. Even in a situation of tears, be happy. If there is no happiness, a situation of tears means full of sorrow, isn't it? You think only about have nots. Let your mind be happy, not that you just continue to laugh loudly. Happiness is not laughing loudly always. Many people think if you're laughing loud, then you are happy. If you're quiet, you're not happy. It has nothing to do with that. It's not that physical show off. But your mind should be constantly happy. Mind, happiness in the mind. Physical, visible happiness is perishable one. But happiness of the mind means what? Brother Funsho, what is happiness of mind? Peace is there. Good. And what else is there when the mind is happy? Brother Ransom, when the mind is full of happiness, what do you experience? Hmm? You create vibration, increase positive vibrations, and enlightening, lightness. There is no burden at all. When there is happiness in the mind, there is no burden. No burden of questioning, doubts, or blame, or judging, or these things are initial stage. The second stage, if you start doing, then anger, greed, all of that will follow. But when there is happiness, no, you don't neither enter into the first stage, no second stage.
So when the mind, all right, the body too.
Will be all right. Exactly. When the mind is all right, the body certainly will be all right. Very cooperative. When the mind is full of psychology. But the psychology speaks mind in the language. Are you waiting for somebody behind? So are you with the world or with the are you listening to the voice of the world or voice of God? So you are connected with some body. You're supposed to sit as bodiless here. If somebody is coming, you will get the touching and you will listen to the voice of the need. You won't really think and distract you. You will be so meaningful and needful at one point of time. What is needed, you will do only that. Not getting distracted by every small things and getting up and doing things, looking out, isn't it? What do you Pandavas think? Baba is asking now. Having a mind full of happiness means what do you Pandavas think? Do others have that experience or are there only a few such experiences at the moment? Those who remain happy in themselves do a lot of service through their own face. Whether you say something in words or not, your face will automatically reveal your character of knowledge. Your face will reveal the character of your knowledge. What is character of knowledge? One needs to underline this. Character of knowledge. Because a knowledgeable person has a particular character, and an ignorant person has a vicious, devilish, evil character. A knowledgeable person will always have happiness in mind, stability. Happiness means stability, peace, faith. An intellect is free from any burden or bondage or barriers of this world. An intellect is full of intoxication. Baba has already taught us how should be the mind, how should be the intellect, how should be the consciousness. And then you can reveal your character of knowledge. This is such a powerful thing. It's so easy to reveal our character of peacelessness with little irritations and questions and blaming and all of that. And it is so important for us at this time to practice and be and develop in that stage and reveal the character of knowledge, that you really know what's peace. And so you choose to practice peace and become the pillar of peace. So just remember that you have to eat what? What do you have to eat? Baba has offered so much today. What do you have to eat, sister? Chapati. Baba has offered us Dil Khush Toli. Dil Khush, the sweet that makes your heart happy. We have that physical one also, but Baba he means the subtle Dil Khush Toli. Always keep your heart happy and your mind sweet. Be always in that state. So just remember that you have to eat Dil Khush Toli. Always keep eating happiness, happiness, happiness. And also serve it to others. Serve with your happy face. Cannot remain without serving it to others. Those who are eating the sweet that makes heart happy, they cannot remain without serving to others. Acha. Now Babdada is meeting Belgaum and Solapur. Are you happy on seeing your elevated lives? Are you happy on seeing your elevated lives? This life of yours is as valuable as a diamond. A diamond is valuable, is it not? Perform every action while considering your life to be invaluable. Perform every action while considering your life to be invaluable. A Brahmin life means an alaukic life. It's not a physical, worldly life. It's a spiritual life. So each and every action may be sweeping, maybe cleaning, maybe talking. Simple actions make it elevated with that elevated consciousness that mine is a spiritual life. You cannot have ordinary behavior in an alaukic life. Let whatever actions you perform be alaukic, not ordinary. Somebody is coming in an ordinary consciousness, that is physical consciousness. And if you also allow yourself to connect in the same consciousness, then they will overpower you. And there's a lot of danger of getting the virus affected. So be in that elevated stage. Let others come in their ordinary consciousness. With your elevated consciousness, you overpower them and make them also carefree. Give them that sweet that makes their heart happy. You understood? So let whatever actions you perform be alaukic, not ordinary. You perform alaukic actions when you have an alaukic awareness. Because as is your awareness, so will be your stage. Keep it in your awareness that you belong to the Father alone and none other. So having the awareness of the Father makes you constantly powerful. Therefore, your actions would also be elevated and alaukic. In worldly life, you continue to say, mine, 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 all day, mine, mine, long day, mine. And now this mine is used for only all day in a worldly life. You said only mine, mine, my home, my people, my family, my this thing, my job, my work, my income, my children, all mine. But now you can, no, you will not say with that consciousness. Still you use this word mine. But how do you use? Mine is only one Father. None is mine in this world. All other forms are mine, have now finished. To be a Brahmin means everything is yours. You do not make a mistake of making yours into mine. and mine into yours, do you? This worldly meaning is different. I hope Baba says you will not make a mistake. That which you have to give it to him, you will keep it with you, and that you have to take from him, you will give it away to him. So yours, you do not make the mistake of making yours into mine and mine into yours, do you? When you have a selfish motive, you would say mine. And when there is no such motive, you would say yours. You may say mine, but let it be my Baba. Mine means my Baba. There's only one who can be mine, and that is my Baba. Put aside all other forms of mine and let only the one be mine. If all the other forms of mine is with me, then that one will not be with me. By saying the one is mine, you will become free from having to do hard work and all burdens will be removed. Otherwise, household life is such a burden. Being a householder is such a burden because you have to please people. Because knowingly or unknowingly, you have to work as my family, my responsibility, my relationships. They're all there in the household. Otherwise, household is such a burden. You have now become light, isn't it? Being in the household, you became light now. Double light, and this is why you have the flying stage. Stay in the flying stage. Never stop in the stopping stage. Constantly continue to fly. Always maintain the happiness that the Father has made you His. Constantly maintain the happiness that the Father has made you His, which means we belong to one. Blessing. May you become full of all virtues and claim number one by enabling virtues as well as knowledge to emerge. May you become full of all virtues and claim number one by enabling all virtues as well as knowledge to emerge. At present, it is necessary to be a bestower of virtues through your actions with one another. For this, as well as knowledge, also enable virtues to emerge. Have the thought, I always have to be an image of virtues, and carry out the special task of making everyone else an image of virtues. There will not then be any time to see, hear, or do anything wasteful. Instead of looking at others while following Father Brahma, continue to donate virtues at every second, and you will become an example who is full of all virtues and who will fill everyone else with all virtues and becomes number one. Slogan: to transform the negative into positive with the power of silence is to serve with the mind. To transform the negative into positive with the power of silence is to serve with the mind. Om Shanti. Experience the stage of being merged in love. God's love gives so much happiness that if you become lost in this love for even 1 second, you will forget all the many types of sorrow and will begin to swing in the swing of happiness all the time. So, swinging in the swing of happiness all the time means it is about the mind and intellect. It's not laughing loud or doing anything loud. Let your silence of the mind be loud. Silence is always louder than sound, isn't it? Multi-million thanks to Baba. And congratulations to all of you for being able to listen to this Murli for this day and celebrating your life. as an elevated Brahmin, as a carefree emperor, as an embodiment of all virtues, as a one who has full faith in the mind and intellect, as a one who is fully having intoxication. So what did Baba say? A carefree life, a carefree emperor.
Transform all our negativity into positivity through the power of silence. And that is the service of the mind.
After that, he has brought the question of piano.
So in our palm, what do we have? Palm of the hand, the fortune of the kingdom of heaven. Brother Funshu? Yes. Brother Ola, what did Baba say? Brother Michael?
Om Shanti. Baba said so many things in today's Murli, which we will have to go back and churn it again and again to make it part of our lives. Especially the one that touches me most is Baba said that we should be carefree emperors. We should have the sovereignty of carefreeness in this life, which will also continue for 21 lifetime. That we should gain it by this time. That a Brahmin life should be a life of happiness. We should donate this happiness to others. We should have the spirit of intoxication and full faith in the mind, in our intellect, in Baba, not to have any worries, because worries is negative. Worry is a vice. We should be cheerful, having a cheerful face, which comes from a happy mind. And through that cheerful face, we can do a lot of service. We should always hold a meeting with Baba in Amrit Vela to inculcate all these virtues, to make it part of us. Today's Murli is so powerful. I have to read it back again and again. I love it. It's always sweet. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Befikar
Om
back.
Shanti.
Om Shanti. That's so lovely. So to all carefree emperors, congratulations. Happy Christmas. Because today we celebrated this Murli with Father Christmas. So let's remember Baba. And in these moments of silence, we emerge our most elevated angelic form. And we travel beyond, leaving the consciousness of this body, bodily relations, and bodily world. Going beyond, crossing the boundaries of this corporeal world, sun, moon, stars, planets, galaxies, going beyond into the subtle region where the great great grandfather is in front of me. As I look into his eyes, the incorporeal Baba enters into this body and is giving me a very powerful drishti. I feel greatly intoxicated and powerful from within. I feel my double light stage as I receive his vision with full of powers. I feel empowered. I experience my original form. My complete and perfect form. My pure form. As I receive this blessing from the drishti of Baba, I choose to remain in this stage of being a self-sovereign who is constantly seated in Baba's heart throne. Then Baba lifted his hand, and what I see was the wonder, the greatest wonder of my life. A huge, bright, sparkling image of heaven in his hand. He smiled and held my hand and opened my wrist. Future of kingdom of heaven, of the kingdom of heaven. I experience a greater sense of responsibility of my own existence, that I am the successor, I'm the heir, I'm the child of the Almighty Authority, my sweet Almighty Baba. Thank you for this lovely godly gift. I shall cherish this imperishable gift for the whole Kalpa. My sweet Baba, you made me a carefree emperor. Now I experience that the boat of my life has left the shore. I left consciously being connected to this old world and old relations. As I look from situations of life, I only see the light that is waiting for me at the other shore. Baba is my boatman, helping me with love, taking me across towards that light, towards my destination. I smoothly sail and I gently cross all the accounts, all the bondages. There are no more obstacles as I have the boatman with me. In his company, everything is easy, everything is sweet, everything is light. And I finish the journey of life in this kalpa and reach to my destiny of light. I return with total faith in the intellect, full of spiritual intoxication. I return full. Baba says, child, I'm proud of you. You are the most elevated creation. You're my child. As Baba says, you're my child. I feel so powerful. I feel so carefree. I feel so good being belong to that one. I feel complete. Thank you, Baba. It's only you who is mine. There's none. Which is mine. Everything of mine is yours, and you are mine. I feel content and complete. Thank you, Baba. Multi-million thanks to you. Shanti. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Have a